You are now tapped into This is D Nice.
Yo.
D Nice. Nothing intangible
Yeah, I can hear you.
easy.
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Nothing intangible comes easy.
I'm trying to get loot in here. It might be a service. You might have to move around. Because it don't say request to speak. I'm trying to see if that I had to add him in. But nah. He up here. Yeah, he up here. Just gotta get him in. Yeah, he might have to hit request to speak so I can add him in. Hit the mic button, Luke, down bottom. Hit that mic button. And my battery fucking started Taylor, man. They always do that shit when I'm up here, man. Like, goddamn. Yo, hit the mic where it say mic is on. Hit that part where the microphone at. Oh, shit. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, bro. This shit crazy though. Oh, invite. Them niggas dancing around that shit. They tap dancing around all that shit. Come on, man. I never know what they're doing. Yeah, them niggas think they
Yo,
straight.
yo,
Yo, what's up? What's
yeah,
good?
I
What's
just said
good,
my
twin?
phone, man. Yeah, niggas is saying mute the mic. I mute the mic. You don't think I know how to fucking read? Nigga, the shit says request sent. I'm trying to click this shit. This shit got the green. I'm like, nigga, make me a speaker. Yo, man, we in the spot, man. Let's make it hot, man. What's going on?
Yeah, man.
Got
Damn,
my
Luke.
twin
I
brother
thought you would
fucking
know
nice in
it,
this
Luke.
bitch. Got
Luke,
nice
I
in
thought you
here.
would know how to hold on, Luke. I thought you would know how to do this shit by now. Twin, damn.
Now the shit was glitching on me. Like where it says, look, right here, if you look in the corner, it says mic is
Right.
on, right? You click it to go mute, you click it to turn the mic on. When you guys were saying unmute, unmute, the shit was saying it was like a green check. It was just saying request sent. And I'm like, I'm clicking this shit, I'm pressing this shit. I'm like, did my shit
Yeah,
freeze?
don't
That's
worry
what I'm
about it,
hearing.
man. This shit,
10
it
talk
do it.
about,
Look, we all learning.
Nance talk about, oh, I think it's service. Nigga, I don't got no goddamn Wi-Fi. I pay my bill. I got T-Mobile food, internet, global
Look,
access.
we good now. We up here, man. Don't even worry about
Yeah,
all
nah, we
that.
straight, we straight, we straight. We
Yeah.
in the spot. We in the spot.
Yeah, let's get this shit going because I my joint is running low and shit. And I want to like let these niggas know, man, because I see a lot of this fuck shit going on. I ain't really liking it. I ain't digging it. Niggas just playing footsies and shit, dancing around shit, whole niggas Johnsons to the bathroom and shit, trying to like watch these niggas and shit while they fucking pee. It's disgusting, man. Like you can't just pick on clone and bad news. Now I'm gonna say this. True, them niggas didn't send nobody to jail. The niggas that they leaving out as rats, niggas is sent them niggas, they done sent niggas to prison for hate for hella time. And it's just a little confusing to me because it's like I'm watching, man. And it's like I posted at the top of this. If niggas don't see on my page, I got Gully TV up there right now. And Gully, like, where he admitting into the fact that, like he said, Surf didn't snitch on nobody individually, but what
Yeah.
he did as a whole of copping a plea agreement, it caused everybody to crumble.
Now everybody got a cop out, and
Exactly.
some of them got murders. Some of them got real drug trafficking, like they really the one moving the bricks. You know what I mean? Across states, like they got a cop out to that shit now because now that Surf copped out to his. They not going. I understand that they not going to give everybody 5. Somebody gonna take the 20 or the 18 or the 15. And not all of them niggas getting 5. Surf is the
No,
only one that we know. Yeah. Yeah. Word up. Oh hell yeah! They not letting all of them go with a nickel. What? Where are you? 2, 3, y'all niggas going down. Y'all going down. Word. Y'all getting football numbers.
He got the nickel because he got the Big Mac large fry and the Coca-Cola on the side first.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
He copped out to a couple shit though. I think he copped out what was it, like a shooting. He copped out to shooting. I think he copped out to I think it was weed. He was pushing weed or some shit. He copped out. But those are like kind of big charges, my nigga. Like, well, if he didn't hit nobody, because he didn't cop out to actually tagging somebody or like Peter rolling anybody. So just shooting could give you 5. You know what I'm saying? They could run it concurrent. But at the same time, like everybody's saying, like what y'all saying is like, yo, if he cops out, other niggas are still pinched. They still, you know what I'm saying? They haven't got hit yet. They don't even know they stretch.
Bro,
They don't even know they
they were
stretch. You know what
connecting
I'm
New
saying?
Jersey to LA, bro. That's how bad it is. They connected New Jersey to LA, bro. And they connecting LA to other cities.
And it's the problem I got with the whole thing. Now with
For the feds, though, I'm not gonna lie, like, cause they do origin from Cali. They set like surf set rolling 60. They from Cali. They come from Cali. It's not like a New Jersey Crip set. His Pacific set comes from Cali. So like the feds, like them niggas, and you know how they are. They'll move you across state to state. So for them to do that, bro, like they connecting Jersey to Cali is crazy.
yeah. I mean, he had dealings with them niggas over there like that. For sure.
Niggas taking flights and shit.
And check out, y'all. This will really kill me though, right? Peep game. Now, when this shit first was about to air, nigga Shotgun Suge jumped out all the way out the fucking 4th-story window. Nah, man, I already seen the transcripts. That shit ain't
Hey,
saying
bro,
nothing. Nah.
before you go
Hold on, wait, pause. Hold on, nice
I recorded what you put up. You want me to play it?
Yeah, you can, because I posted a one on my what's name. But then, you know, he called himself trying to attack a fellow individual on Twitter about it, right? But then when the real transcripts came out and Gully TV came out and admitted, oh yeah, this boy did foul. And mine, I used to manage Shotgun shit. How come you didn't rebuttal Gully, nigga? How come you didn't discredit Gully TV and say that he lying? Surf ain't rat. He ain't telling nobody. He ain't That's your manager, your ex-manager. Like he said, I know them Jersey boys. And that's
all right, let's play devil's advocate real quick. All right, let's say comes home on the nickel, right? He comes home on the nickel. What happens if all of them get nickels? Like all of them, everybody on the case gets
that happening, bro.
Hold on.
I don't see it happening either.
I'm gonna say this.
Realistically, I don't see it happening either.
If you look at the trend,
what happens if it does?
If you look at let me say this. If niggas looking at the transcripts for real, and I might nice. I might have to send you those to post up.
All right.
No, it's some of them niggas got, bro, already. I think like minimum is like 15 years and shit like that. To be totally honest, a couple of them niggas got like 15. If you go look them up, these the names that's involved. But if you go look them up, shit, I think it's like 2 or 3 of them or some shit like that. They got a minimum of like 15 years.
I heard Surf copped out first. I heard he copped out first.
He did.
I could like be wrong. I don't know.
No, Surf did cop out first. The rest of them niggas didn't know shit. They ain't even know what boy did. They ain't know he did pull that move. And that forced them to have to now admit to, and the niggas that admitted and forced behind him, they ain't see no less than 15, 20 years. Like they looking at like 1,200 months type shit. So ridiculous. Like it's
and not only that, bro, he was the first to cop out.
Yeah. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good what he said in the transcript too. He was like, I'll tell you anything. He's like, or some shit. He's like, I'll do anything. He said some shit like that. Like, I'll do anything. Like, what you mean you'll do anything?
Yeah.
Bro? What you mean?
On, man.
Yo, man, if my Cody said that shit, I'll be like, yo, what you mean? You do anything, nigga. You sound like Tekashi right now, nigga. What you mean you do anything? Like, what the fuck?
Hey, I try to tell niggas that part, Lou. The nigga said like, yo, do whatever you can to get me in front of that judge as fast as you can. That meant that he was trying to like beat them niggas to the punch right there. Like a lot of niggas ain't
Yeah.
they ain't doing the math shit, the reading in between the lines shit, but they are. You feel me?
They just don't want to say nothing about it, bro. You know how the game go.
He tried to cover his own ass, basically. He tried to like cover his own ass, which he did. He caught the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Surf knows that he fucked up, or it's shaky. He knows that it's shaky. He knows by him copping out as fast as he did to what he said to get him quick to the judge. Now he caught the nickel, right? That's a W. Don't get me wrong. That's a W. You coming home soon, nigga. But when you come home and these niggas take 15 and 20, that shit gonna look real crazy, Surf. I'm telling you, nigga, like that shit not gonna look good at all. Like, and I know Surf being Surf is feeling kind of like, damn, I don't know if I did the right thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's second guessing himself. Like, I don't know. I hope I did. Look, man, I'm trying to come home. Like, but
no, facts, Lucas. That's why I wonder, like, when Ars say, like, it's more rats in the culture. Ars, are you talking about Surf? If you subliminally letting it be known that you're just waiting for the people to speak upon it, so then therefore you can kind of double dutch your way into this shit, man?
Yeah, because you know Surf and Ars don't really get along like that. It's really Surf and Shotgun. They like Twizzlers.
Yeah, for real. And that's why I peep Ars like, yo, if you know it's more snitches, then how come you ain't saying that? You said bad news, name. I mean, you're a battle rapper. These your battle rap peers. Go ahead, say it. Like,
I knew Bad News was gonna die out. I knew he was gonna die out. Same thing happened to 6ix9ine. Like you come back, yeah, I read it. So what? I told, yeah. Like you get like a couple of months like that. You know what I mean? After a while, that shit gonna die, bro. You gonna die a rat. You gonna die a rat, my nigga. Or you better keep doing some glamorous shit. You better keep doing some wild shit because. Like once it gets quiet for you, once you kind of like back to your regular scheduled programming, you lay back, you a rat. It goes back to you being a rat. Like, oh, that nigga's a rat. Like you got to keep niggas distracted in order to feel like you're not a rat. If you're not distracting niggas and you just get humble and shit, you're gonna die a rat.
You know the best way to kill that energy though? I'm gonna tell you the best way to kill that energy though right now with that shit happening to niggas like Bad News and even Clone, right? And specifically Clone, because he's a muscle head with this stupid shit. He
just tell on a specific person. That's not what happened. But his admission that the Rolling 60s was a gang and shit like that, and everything that he admitted to, it can be perceived, I guess, is perceived as telling. He didn't tell on a specific person. That's not what happened. But his admission that the Rolling 60s was a gang and shit like that, and everything that he admitted to, it can be perceived, I guess, is perceived as telling. And if you follow my platform, you know I don't give a fuck about none of that criminal shit, who told and everything. The only reason I'm covering this is because it's concerning a battle rapper and it's breaking news. And it's also associated with the Rolling 60s. And that has, of course, become a trending topic online. But again, when you got something to lose,
Alcatraz. I'd rather them niggas smack me with some stupid shit. I escape Alcatraz. I'd rather do that.
Like, for real. So it's like, but that's how ridiculous it, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, my nigga, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's so funny that you say that, Nice? Yo, I would have did that ASAP. I would have, if my name was questioned, I would have ran, got my discovery. Word, I would have. Yo, what do they call that? A paperwork party? I would have had a paperwork party. I would have thrown a paperwork party. I'm like, oh, word? Paperwork party. Let's go, everybody. Everybody's invited. If nobody come, then I'm just gonna be the only one celebrating. Look, this is my paperwork. I'll be running down every goddamn thing.
I do want to play Gully for you though, bro, on this live so people can hear it. So let me see if I can pull this up. Here you go, right here.
Throw Gully on, man. What's good with Gully, man? Throw Gully TV on, man. He be I think he cool. My man Sub. He from Harlem. Sub-Zero.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my man right there, man.
Can y'all hear him?
He'll real drinking out.
Can y'all hear him?
Hold on, Luke.
Hold on.
The Rolling 60s was a gang and shit like that.
You gotta make that shit louder, nice.
All right, hold on.
It can be perceived, I guess, it's a specific person.
Can you hear it or no?
That's not what happened.
That shit sound low, bro.
Hold on.
It's real nice.
The Rolling 60s was a gang and shit like that.
Let me see.
A specific person. That's not what happened. But his admission that the Rolling 60s was a gang and shit like that. And
Can y'all hear that?
everything that he admitted to, it can be perceived, I guess, it's perceived.
I got it playing on my
That's
live.
telling.
Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see if I can translate.
And if you follow my platform, you know I don't give a fuck about none of that criminal shit, who told and everything. Only reason I'm covering this.
A little bit of what Gully said. I didn't see the whole thing, but I watched a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? I seen a little bit of it, and Gully was he was surprised that he copped out. Like, yo, no, you copped out. Nigga. Like, whoa.
Because Gully know what he was really dealing with and facing against, and when being in a RICO like that, when you gang affiliate, organized crime, and all that shit, that's serious high stakes shit. That ain't no. That's you playing with the big boys, man. You know why I go back to the DVD that I like to outside on the hood level on the rap game that really let me know when I go to Smack DVD. Lord, well, I want to say Lord Tariq from Peter Guns and them and shit. Over there, the Bronx niggas. It was when he first did the shit with him. That was my nigga. He had a dope little scene set too, what he did with that nigga. But what he said was real catastrophical. He said he talked about how the Bronx niggas, when they first got hit by the feds and they raided them niggas over there. He said, man, let me say this to you right now. He said all my niggas. He said they sweeped up like about 40 of my niggas. He said and all the niggas doing football numbers. Like he's talking about 25, 30. He said like it wasn't.
Let me ask you a question though. How you think these niggas be getting indicted? Like, how you feel like these niggas be getting pinched? Like, how you think the feds know that? Like, to grab this nigga, grab that nigga, grab this nigga. Like, how you...
Internet niggas.
Word up.
They put everything on it, bro. They whole surf cases on the internet, bro. DMs on Instagram, penny pinching moves, bro. Everything is on the internet, bro. Everybody is telling on themselves, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's not like it used to be, bro, in the 80s and shit where the internet really wasn't popping. Really? Police actually had to do they work, bro. They actually had to, you know what I'm saying? Investigate. Now all they gotta do is watching it. All they gotta do now is hack a nigga Instagram, hack a couple pages. They got everything you need to know.
They need conversations. They need you in the picture with the shooter. They need you in the picture with the nigga that you know what I'm saying, held 2 Asian people hostage in a Chinese spot. They need you in pictures with them. They need you throwing it up. They need you saying the same shit. That's why with my set officially, like my hunters, I don't put SP up. Us standing together. I be in a spot. I be with all the hunters. I would love to. I got thousands of pictures with me and the hunters and shit, but I'm afraid that one day one of these niggas kill somebody and they get caught for it. You know what I'm saying? Not they kill somebody, but they get caught for something, they get pinched, and then we all go down. Cause the hunter over here, the hunter over there, the hunter over here, they gonna start matching pictures and shit. Oh, this nigga, lootchi with that nigga. Nigga with that nigga. And man, listen, I do not put them shits on Instagram, nothing, bro. Hell no, because this is the non-fuck around. Like, niggas ain't fucking around. Like, once you know your niggas ain't fucking around and niggas could go down for some time, it's so, like, but I understand why they do it, because you want to show that you with these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to show, like, yo, look, I'm with them. Look.
That
Hey, look, I'm
ain't
with
how the game used to go though, bro. You know that. You had to catch me.
Yeah.
You had to
And then
catch
that's
me
how
with my
niggas get
fellas.
picked.
You had
They
to
get
catch me with
indicted.
my fellas. You probably had to catch a couple tattoos or something. That's not how the game used to go though, bro. You don't just
Well, this shit was
catch
low key
pictures
and a
online,
bitch,
bro.
my nigga.
That's wicked, bro. That's giving yourself to the cops. What they got to do after that?
That's a fact. That's a fact. And you can't go to jail for being blood. Like, you can't go to jail for being in a gang. You go to
You smart
jail.
for that, Luke. Like, that's smart. That's not moving stupid, bro. That's moving smart.
You
He from
know
the
what I'm
80s
saying?
and 90s, bro. That's how
Yeah,
you know.
hell yeah.
So
Word up.
cool.
Those pictures
You gotta
with the
do your
homies.
research on me, bro. You just can't figure out who I hang with in a matter of 30 minutes. That's weak. That's weak.
That's a fact. Because I didn't see niggas get indicted, like, and they not even in the same set. Like, the Billies get indicted and they wrapped up like a couple of Macs. They wrapped up a couple of Jets. You know what I'm saying? They getting swarmed in with them.
Yo, what's up, Chris? How you doing, bro?
Because they all the Macs and these niggas take a picture with the Billies. They don't know what the fuck the Billies is doing. They all flicked up. They all moving together in sync and bragging about it, showing pictures and shit like that. Oh, they went to Miami. They went to here. They went over here. They over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go down. Like, hell yeah, bro. Like, for real. I don't fucking play with my freedom, gang. Them numbers ain't no fucking joke, bro. Them numbers ain't, when them numbers come, them numbers ain't no fucking joke, bro.
Okay,
Ain't nobody trying to do no bad. Ain't nobody trying to do no 15, 10 years right now, blood. Like,
yeah. All right, tell me if y'all can hear this, man. I got it on the TV. Hold on. Tell me if y'all can hear this shit.
He didn't tell on a specific person. That's not what happened.
Yeah. I hear it perfect.
But his admission that the Rolling 60s was a gang and shit like that, and everything that he admitted to, it can be perceived, I guess, is perceived.
I'm gonna play it back one more time.
As telling. And if you follow my platform, you know I don't give a fuck about none of that criminal shit who told and everything. Only reason I'm cut. He didn't tell on a specific person. Right. That's not what happened. But his admission that the Rolling 60s was a gang and shit like that, and everything that he admitted to, it can be perceived, I guess, is perceived as telling.
Yeah, you were a witness. You told. Like,
none of that criminal shit.
You with the government. You with the government. You with the United States. Because it's United States versus them. You with the United States.
And it's also associated with the Rolling 60s. And that has, of course, become a trending topic online. But again, when you got something to lose, you didn't tell on a specific person. That's not what happened.
All right, my bad.
But his admission.
So I mean,
he admitted to, yeah. That's what Gunna did. He admitted to everything, and that's why Thugger said in his last song, like his latest song with Future, he just said, like, you told for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you said that for no reason. You didn't have to say that. You could have just like held it down, and we would have been out.
Yeah. I just want to know why ain't nobody talking about this, bro. Why ain't nobody talking about Clone grabbing his nuts, pause, and sitting up on Spaces and reading his discovery, and ain't nobody else did it? Why ain't nobody talking about this? But everybody want to bash Clone, but he had the big enough nuts to read his discovery, bro. Pause.
What's up? That's what's up, though. If you read his discovery on his shit,
man. I don't got nothing bad to say about this man.
That's what any real nigga should do. Like, you know what I'm saying? A word nigga talking, discovery, let's go.
Exactly. No questions asked.
Yeah, they trying to take the heat off of Surf right now, but I don't know, blood. Like we gotta see.
You know
like
what's crazy? You know what the fucked up part about this is, though, Luke? That I'm gonna tell you right now. Surf is gonna travel outside of battle rap. It's only so much they're gonna be able to hide, bro. Clone not gonna travel outside of battle rap, bro. Surf will. So when other big media start talking about it, y'all still gonna act like it ain't going on? It's gonna get spooky, Luke. It's gonna get spooky. It's gonna get spooky.
Yeah, now I'm thinking right now because I'm like, yo, like, if he does that, you know, battle rap is in his veins, though. You know what I'm saying? So one day, even if he comes home, he's home for a year or two. You know what I'm saying? Let's give it 3. Like, he's eventually gonna get called to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people gonna want to see him back on that stage at least one more time before you actually.
Yo, I hear he gonna battle Danny Myers too if you come on.
Myers, I hate when they give niggas like scapegoats and shit, like lamb. Like when you see like a lamb to like a fucking wildebeest or some shit. Like, yeah, give it to one of the lambs and shit.
But you know what? Nah, I'm gonna tell you a secret.
They come home and take on a beast.
But hold on, peep game. I'm hearing from the Vines that
that's a fact, Chris. That's a fact.
To where he has to go. Like, I feel like Surf should battle Mook.
But Mook ain't gonna say what's needed to be said though. Mook gonna dance around it. See, some of them niggas gonna
feel like Mook's gonna dance. I never know Mook to do that. Come on, Nez. We're not gonna have that battle. I mean, we're not gonna have that debate.
I hope. I'm gonna be honest. I hope Mook, he wouldn't. But
murder Mook.
And
my nigga. Lootchi, who made you start battle rapping?
Murder No. I gotta say this.
You tell me, murder Mook.
I'm just knowing something from behind the scenes a little bit. That's why I said that though.
Oh no, Danny Myers gonna talk his shit, bro.
Nah, he definitely gonna talk his shit. I know for a fact that he gonna fuck him up.
I know what he's saying. I know what you're saying about Mook too, because you're right. Me and you do got a Mook IQ level, and that's not what people don't know. Me and Luke talk a lot off this, but so this my brother. So it's like at the end of the day, like for real. Like, no, he do know how I feel about Mook. Yes, me and him is Mook fans. We from the old school era with this though.
Yeah, DVDs and shit. Word. You know, zero DVDs and shit. Like,
so that's a fact. I will say that. But I'm gonna give Danny a little chance. I want to see if
I'll fuck with Danny, man. I'll definitely fuck with him.
But
he just gets me mad because I don't want him to be talking about something serious to Surf, and he goes, "Yikes!" Like, I don't want that to happen. Like,
I feel you, Luke.
He told all the 60s.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, I want that feeling of like, yeah, like you really, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, nah. When you say that, I feel that. Yeah, I know.
You want somebody to really attack that angle. You don't.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
Fuck that nigga up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Facts. I agree with that though. I agree with that. And you know who I think could do that though, for real. But I don't know if he's ready or will come back and do it. And this is the battle I've been wanting out of Surf, and I've been feeling like he need, because it's like this is a battle that I know the other niggas want.
You got me on the edge of my seat right now. Like, who you talking about, gang?
Mad Fafa.
Oh,
that'd be nasty.
You ain't know I was going there, did you?
I didn't know you was going there.
Yeah. You know I'm wicked with it, Luke. You know I'm wicked with
it. Okay.
Yeah.
They have a lot to talk about because hopping out of clean.
But that's kind of even playing ground though,
right now.
Mav got a lot of shit circulating around him right now.
Yeah, like, that would be good. That would be real good. They hold out that atmosphere of battle rap and shit. Like, they got other adventures going on.
Yeah. That'd be good for the culture. That'll be a nasty one, because Mav won't hold nothing back, and then Sir can get his shit off too though from where he been observing. So it'd be definitely a good clash. Good clash. Oh yeah, that's a Mav type alley with that type of battle. Mm-hmm.
And I want to say this, bro, just because ramifications of what's going on. Just imagine somebody on this case taking it to trial, saying, "Hey, 60s is not a gang. I don't know what everybody talking about. I'm not involved. 60s not a gang." And then they play surf tape. Oh yeah, 60s is a gang, man. Oh yeah, we do all this stuff, and they use it against them. Imagine that. And that shit
they're gonna use it against them.
And that shit we don't hear, bro. And this shit got to be talked about, man. You can't live no fake life, man. And people around you getting 10 or 15, and you out to C5, and you see your baby grow up. God bless her soul. But it's people that's not gonna see their kids no more.
No, that's a fact though. Damn, nice to switch the whole vibe, bro. We were just on some battle rap shit. You brought it back to the real.
I don't claim it. I don't agree with none of this, but I was
raised
go to trial, bro. Fair is fair, right is right, wrong is wrong, bro. That's how I was raised.
They cooked because of what he said.
They cooked.
And I think that's why Thugger got all like, you know, those restrictions, bro. He's free, he's out of jail and shit like that. But yo, who wants to live like that? You can't do this, you can't say that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. They know when you're taking a piss, they know when you're taking a shit. Like, you know what I mean? You can't do shit. You can't. They know, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go here, you want to go there, you can't go home, you can't go here, you got curfew, you got this. That. They let that nigga out, but he's still got 1,000 shackles on him. He can't even really be him. He has to be what the government says he should be.
Anytime he come up in the case, because
you know what I'm saying?
He got immunity right now. So anytime he come up in any case, at this point, he's not going to get charged for it. But he is going to have to speak on it. If he come up in any case, anybody case, we caught you in the picture here, we caught you might have been here, you might have been involved in this. He got to speak on it, bro. He got to speak on it. That's what people.
I only mentioned Thugger because Surf and Gunna did the same thing. They did exactly the same thing as like they consider Gunna a snitch for what Surf did. That's what Gunna did, and that they consider Gunna a snitch. So
we can't keep moving this goalpost either, man. I don't like it. We can't keep moving.
Yeah, battle rap gotta stop that picking and choosing shit. If they gonna call rats out, they gotta call them out for what it is on a full throttle. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta stop that picking and choosing. I mean, it is what it is, man.
But like also like we were talking about like the nigga coming home to battle and shit like that, and like I was talking about like when niggas come home they really battle somebody that's official. Like I know y'all go back type shit, but like y'all remember when Hollow was locked up in Texas like years ago?
I do.
In Texas, nigga came back to New York and battled Surf. That was his first battle, like back out of the Bing, like out of the can. He battled Surf. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that was a good battle. He threw the money in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like
I fuck with that too.
Word. So like that was his return home battle. That was a good battle. Like he battled some Josh. Like you know what I mean? Like Surf is a serious nigga. He's like he did some fucking.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand this too, Lou.
But on some battle rap shit, he was a serious, like you know what I mean. He not somebody to fuck with, like.
Yeah,
you know what I
mean? He well respected in the culture for sure. Like I agree with you on that. Like he definitely is. He well respected.
There's not a lot of people that's gonna really come at him. Pause, bro. But there's not a lot of people that's really gonna attack Surf, bro. Like he need to really. There's not a lot of people that's gonna do that because he battle rap baby, bro. We gotta know this too, bro. There's only certain people that's really gonna attack this angle.
He got privilege like a motherfucker.
And my thing is this too, though. Like, man, like don't send the wrong message out here to the youth, man. Because if you ain't like that, built like that, man, just say it. Like, I'm a family man, I'm a civilian. That shit was my past or whatever. You ain't gotta like be out here fronting and shit to like, you know, cause still dropping that song, that little mixtape song he just dropped. It's crazy. Like, come on, man, like that shit don't look good, man. It's like, come on, now you need to start being a role model in the right direction, bro. You too grown for that shit. It's obvious. You said it out your own words. You don't want that life no more. So, you know what I'm saying? Actually play the role in, bro. Like, just stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like. Because the nigga had a good life before he went in. I mean, he was successful.
Let's not get it twisted, bro.
It's hard for niggas to leave the streets behind. It's hard.
But let's not get it twisted either, bro. Surf can rap, bro. Surf can rap. Surf is very versatile. He can
go through a lot of shit, bro. In your life.
A lot of people can't do that, Luke. You gotta understand that too. Like as a rapper, a lot of people can't be versatile and really talk about a lot of stuff. But Surf can do this shit, bro. You can do it. I can see if you couldn't do it, bro. This only lane you knew, but bro, you can really do this shit, bro. I know Surf can do it. And that's me giving him his flowers, bro. He dope. He very versatile. He could talk about a lot of shit and make it sound good. He don't gotta talk about the street shit to be popular, bro. To be popping, he don't. And that's just real shit, bro.
No, that's a fact though. I feel where you and this is coming from. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me as a fan, like. With Dirk is in the same situation right now. Like he tried to like, well, all my life, you know what I mean? He has certain songs. He do the love songs. He be on his Drake shit. You know what I mean? But niggas like that shit when Dirk be talking that shit. Like yo, he talk that shit. Like
and Dirk be standing on business too, though. Man,
like,
Dirk,
talk that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, talk that bullshit. Like, hey, nigga, talk that shit. So it's like same thing with Surf. It's like when like you know, it's like. I enjoyed the freestyle. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I liked the freestyle. I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like when you locked up, you doing a stretch, you gotta drop a freestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, and that shit was fire though. I ain't gonna hold you. It was fire though. I ain't gonna lie. But you're right. When you go to Dirk though, Dirk, like he said, man, like Dirk in a Rico right now. I just heard him talking through academic shit, right? And like Dirk, like I said, he came in. Hey man, ain't nobody better not say shit. Everybody better be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Yeah.
Like shit, there ain't nobody talking. He came in on some Gotti shit, on some boy, like real, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, they ain't gonna have no
Dirk was,
snitches up in
yeah,
here.
like
Ain't no
he's
snitches
talking
over here.
heavy. Little nigga was
You
talking heavy,
talking?
nigga. Like, feel me? Like it wasn't
Yeah,
none of that. You know what I'm
I know,
saying?
right? Hell
You
yeah.
feel me? It's like, yo, my
Word up.
lawyers is gonna work all this shit out. Nah, y'all niggas everybody shut the fuck up, like flat out. Nobody better not say shit.
Nothing.
You
Word
know
up.
what I'm saying? Like, so hearing that was like, yo, oh shit. Like, so that just let me know the significance of
Don't I
like,
say what you saying though, bro? Because Surf is showing that he not built for that life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he playing, like he kind of like he in it, but he got like 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna even do him like that, Lou. At one point, Surf might have been the biggest member you ever could meet. But when you got a daughter at home and you got family that love you and you got something to lose and you got a daughter that really love you and you trying to get home to her, that change up a lot of shit real fast when you start growing up, bro. And you start thinking about prom and graduation and you start thinking,
got shit to lose,
man, it'll change your mind real fast, Lootchi. I promise you it will. I love my kids, bro. I do anything for them. And one thing I'm not gonna do is put myself in a situation, if it's not involving them, to not see them grow up.
It's gonna be crazy how this nigga come back. Like, where he gonna jack it? He gonna be on that time, or we gonna be on like the time that he said that he should be on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he left it in the past type shit.
yeah. Because it's deep. And then it's wonder how the coach are gonna take it and perceive it. Because it's like I said, then other than that, it's like they gotta admit that they love rats, man. At the end of the day, like
they love rats.
They love rats, man.
I
like
hate rats, man. I don't fuck with them niggas, man.
Like, but this,
yo, rat is a bitch nigga shit. That's a bitch nigga thing to do. If you fucking rat, you cop out, yo, and you know your man's is on the. See, the good thing about Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy's indictment is that like they told each other, like they were talking through like the lawyers. So they were like, yo, if Rowdy, if you do this, Bobby, you could take 5, but Roddy's gonna get 7. You see what I'm saying? And Bobby was like, nah, then I'm not copping out. No. I guess we all get 7. If I don't cop out and we all get 7, then I guess we all do 7 then.
Yeah.
And then you did that sack. Yeah, let's go, nigga. Fuck it. What was it? 1 more year than what they was trying to give you? What, 2 more years?
I don't know if you're thinking about this either, Lootchi or Nez, bro. I don't think any battle rappers is thinking about this with all this stuff going on.
Nah, hell no. They trying to ignore that shit.
No, not that. Think about this for a second. What if you had an informant battle rapper in battle rap? A lot of y'all on papers, a lot of y'all, you know, on papers ain't supposed to be toting pistols and all. What if you got somebody in your camp that y'all don't even know? Oh, he on probation. He ain't supposed to be having that right there. But he see you toted and stuff, and next thing you know, the police. Like, what if y'all really got an informant in battle rap, bro? Is anybody thinking about? Because I'm not a street nigga. I think about this shit. So it's not like y'all do a lot of stuff around each other, bro. Y'all around each other about every weekend, seeing the same people over and over. Y'all real comfortable with each other, bro. And y'all all on some gangster shit. And y'all showing each other all this gangster shit. And you got somebody in the cut like, oh, okay. Oh, he doing this. Oh, he involved in that. Ain't nobody thinking about this, bro?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it's not possible. Like, come on, let's really get serious, bro. And this is the age where they love to lock up rappers. They like the rappers bigger than y'all. Y'all is nothing. I respect battle rap. We got people like big rappers going down, bro. And y'all think y'all different? And y'all putting everything on the internet?
Yeah, because it's one thing to like he said, she said, and it's another thing to have an actual intel informant, like, you know what I'm saying? Like an actual, you know what I'm saying?
This is something to think about, Luke. Like they do it in the street all the time. Why wouldn't they do it in battle rap? They do it in the industry.
And you know what's so crazy? Hold on. Now that you say that, y'all got me thinking deep, man. Because it's like if they do got one now in battle rap, Surf, not saying Surf for part, but they could be using him as a part of a pawn is a part of the scheme to now lure other battle rappers to crash out, wild out through this gang culture, this
You gotta tell
drug
us. You gotta
activity.
tell us.
You know what I'm saying? And
Or you
then
gotta let us
now,
know.
yup, start pinching niggas down the line and
We
make
gonna
it, you know
call
what I
you
mean?
next
Start locking
Tuesday.
niggas up.
We gonna call you next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, check in. We gonna check on you. Next Wednesday, we checking on you. Yeah. Every
Niggas better
Wednesday.
watch. Damn, man.
No, it's
I'm
a
just
fact,
saying,
though.
bro, they doing a lot of gangster shit at these battles that shouldn't be going on in the first place. Let's just start there.
You can't beat the system online. You're not gonna win like when you supposed to be
Fuck
rich
online,
online.
man.
And like,
You can't be the
yeah, like
informant, bro.
you
You
can't do
can't
that.
be
Like
the informant. Fuck online. You cannot be the informant, bro. Somebody
not
that's
the
around
informant,
y'all
but
every
like
day that's probably the
as
last
far as
person
like
you
people
think.
showing their flags and shit like that and showing the people who they with shooting and all that crazy shit. Like you
Man, what?
can't.
You know, it's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's real. That's real loot right
You
there.
a
Though what
battle
you just
rapper,
said,
Lou. You
that's
know it's a
fact.
lot of gangster shit that go down at battle rap events, bro. That you know what I'm saying? The regular
But
shit.
nah, nice. What he's saying though is this. He's saying though they can't be showing they flags and representing that shit like that. Like that's some real shit. Like he's saying niggas gotta start chilling out with that
Oh
type
yeah,
shit because
yeah, oh
that's
yeah,
that
definitely.
now they taking names and numbers down in that motherfucker
Oh
and
yeah,
shit like that.
definitely.
That's why
Definitely.
Twerk coming to battles with 100 niggas, 100 deep and shit like that. Boy, you better chill with that, man. You need to chill with that shit. Like, cause these is now like this is that's the new money market for them niggas, man.
Man, it is. Lawyers get paid. Everybody, you gotta think, bro. How many get paid off a rapper being in jail, bro? Think how many people making money off him, bro. Like, really think. And y'all know the system. It's a lot of people eating off these niggas right now.
It's crazy, yo.
I just listen. I promote my shit though. I throw my shit out there, bro, because I feel like you know what I mean. Like,
But Lou, you come dolo though.
I'm
You
playing
come
with fire.
dolo.
Don't get me wrong. I'm playing with fire. Yeah, I'm playing with fire. But I know, you know what I'm saying. I know how to not get burnt. You see what I'm saying? The second I go against my rules, what I know how to move Millie, how to move Tack. The second I go against one of them rules, and I say, fuck it, whatever, ain't nobody gonna get me. That's the second I fuck up. That's the second that now everything that anybody ever said, like, yo, Luke, why the hell you? Now they're gonna be right
But
because I fucked up.
look, you gotta understand this too.
You know
And
what
I
I'm
know
saying?
you come from our era, bro. So I know you understand this. Everybody don't supposed to know who you represent, nigga. It's supposed to be like if you know, you know. If you not my op, you not my op. You probably should know who I represent. But if you know, you know. If you in this world, you in this world. That's how that shit went, bro. Before all this internet
You
shit.
know the problem with gangs? Yeah, you know the problem with gangs because you're right though, bro. Like if we go back to like the 80s and 90s and shit like that,
You'll see
the
a nigga
only
you
time
probably
you
would have never thought he would set it up,
look,
Luke.
tell me if I'm lying, because I've been in the gang for like over 20 years. So tell me if I'm lying, right? Like the only time you get to really enjoy yourself as whatever you repping, you could be Blood, Crip, Latin King, MS-13 as a gang member, right? The only time you really get to enjoy yourself as a gang member, like, is when you either drinking, chilling, hanging out with people, doing that. That's the only time you get to really just enjoy being a gang member. Other than that, you go through so much shit to just do regular shit. Like, oh, this nigga this, oh, this nigga that. You do all of that, go through all of that just so niggas could be like, oh, that nigga this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, bro, like, that's what it came to social media, because now that social media, that's in the 80s and 90s, like niggas will throw the gangster parties, throw that song, niggas is blood walking, niggas is crip walking, niggas is throwing up MS-13, he throwing up gang signs and shit. Like that's the only time you get. So now they got social media, so the gang members, every gang member feels like, well, look, I'm a gang member. Because that's the only time you really get to enjoy yourself as a gang member, is to tell people or to show people that you're a gang member. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? And it's the most
I
dumbest.
give you one
It's
even
the,
better, Lucha.
it's the most dumbest shit in the world. It's a hamster wheel. Niggas go in. It's like a fucking revolving door. As a gang member, you pop it off
Nah,
outside.
you so right though, because it's
You
about
know?
representing. Yeah, gangs about representing and all that. So you
Yeah.
definitely right about that. American Bad Boys and stuff like that. So you definitely right when you saying that though, because
I give it to
I know
you
what you're
better,
talking about.
Lootchi. They used to
And
have,
it becomes a revolving door.
exactly.
You bang outside, you go to jail, you bang in jail. You come home, you bang outside, you go back to jail, you bang in jail. You bang in jail, you come home, and then you come back outside, and until they really wrap you up, until your numbers up. Like they give you 35. Oh, that nigga got smacked with 20. Like, you know what I mean? You got a nigga smacked with, they got a nigga 40. Like, like you know what I mean? Or you just keep going back and forth. 1 year, 5 years, ain't little time. And it's just like, and it's sad though, because like, you know what I'm saying? Being blood for so long is like, damn, like they're not smart enough, especially the new generation. I'm smart enough to know how to move online, represent, and still
But
move
you're an OG.
correct.
You're an OG.
Why don't?
You're OG now because you done put in your pain.
Yeah.
You know what it is, Lootchi? I'm gonna say this. You was before the internet, bro. And I'm gonna say this too, bro. Like it's wicked game because they used to hire police just to follow you and take pictures, just to figure out what you rep and who you was associated. And now all they gotta do is click on your name and click on your page, and they don't even gotta do all that
That's
shit no more.
Yeah, you know, that's a fact. They had to do real cop work.
They had to do real cop
like
work, bro.
or some shit.
They don't gotta do
put
that
niggas on
shit
the
no
block.
more, bro. I read
what's his name?
I read through Surf
What they call him?
case, and there was a lot of internet shit, bro. Twitter, Instagram, just a whole
Same shit with Flock.
social media.
Same shit with Flock. With K Flock. K Flock just went to trial not too long ago, and you know what I'm saying? Like Flock, the same shit. The only thing they got on K Flock is fucking internet shit. There's him being online on Instagram. Yo, where the ops at? Yo, look, they right there. They running. Everybody taking their basketball out the court. They know what's about to happen. Like all of that shit is what got him found guilty. Internet shit. If he didn't do that shit on the internet, he would have been found not guilty on everything.
But I just said that to say, Luch, I know, you know, people want to represent they set, you know what I'm saying? It's your lifestyle, but you know what I'm saying? It need to go back to if you know, you know.
Millie,
y'all really want to protect everything, it gotta go back to you know, bro. You cannot be repping your set online, holding you. That is gone, bro. You gotta evolve with the times, man. You gotta evolve with the times, bro.
Being a gang member is like being a barbarian, like being like an idiot, because it's like, you know what I mean? You have like, that's the best way to live and survive and take care of your family as a gang member. But like, all gang members want to be remembered like fucking Leonidas or fucking Achilles or, you know what I'm saying, Spartacus or some shit. Like niggas want to be like, yo, you say that nigga name, like, oh. Like they want to be remembered for the rest of their life type shit. You know what I mean?
What do you really know about Spartacus? Not too much.
I don't know. I just said the name on some
No, I just said that to say, I don't care who you is, bro. You gonna get forgotten, bro.
Eventually,
you gonna get forgotten, bro. So
your loved ones
do something positive that's gonna really make a change with your life, something that you happy with, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Like, look at Pop Smoke, look at King Von. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas they had an impact on the whole world.
Your children, your legacy supposed to be your name. That's supposed to be your, you know what I mean? That's supposed to be your name, your legacy you leave behind. You know what you set up, what they end up conquering, and they take over and they become the strength of what you was. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
100%. Yeah, that's a fact. Your name will live on. You'll be dead, but your name will live on.
Damn right.
And that's the whole purpose.
Evolve, man.
Because if you snitch while you alive, you got your body. You know what I'm saying? Your name is not gonna look good after you die, like after you leave the earth. Like, damn, that nigga ratted though. You're gonna be like, oh, that nigga, you got a couple of niggas locked up. You know what I mean?
Only way that look cool is if a nigga a real civilian and he don't do shit and he get attacked like a kid that's he just play ball and he get jumped.
Yep.
Like, a kid. I'm gonna even be honest.
He doesn't have a gang. He doesn't have an oath that he took. He doesn't have
none of that. Like he a kid to get jumped because he play basketball.
You better call police. I told my daughter you better call fucking police. You call me first. You better call police if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't play around, blood. I don't play around with my kids, man. Listen, my kids is put the fuck up, bro. My niggas is good, bro. All over the street.
Oh, word.
You know what I'm saying? But it's sad though, bro, because it's like if
it's
the
just
new
sad what these niggas doing in the culture, man, and
it's sad.
They not setting no morals and no principles in the middle of that shit, and not with everybody. Like it's like, yo, y'all gotta set shit with everybody to even help battle rap grow and become something, so people can respect this shit, man, and want to fuck with it. Cause yeah, like now it's scary because like Nice even said earlier, we don't know if they do got the rallies in here now, and it's like. That's why it's like me as I gotta step back from this shit because it's like, you know, it's like it's just too messy for me, and these niggas is too ignorant, man. It's like they not even intelligent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't be like gangster to me because you ain't even intelligent, my nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? Like these niggas still
gangsters. I'm
that's
gonna say
the
that
fact
too.
though. I think it's a difference between gangsters and gang banging. I think gang banging is dumb. It's as dumb as it gets. And I think being a gangster is like it's not the same as gang banging. You don't have to be blood or crip to be a gangster. You could just be a real nigga and just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You could be gangster
stand
by
on your
taking care of your family.
Right. You can walk in a spot. You walk in a
Right.
spot, start slapping up Latin Kings, start slapping up Crip blood niggas, slapping them up. What's up? Yeah, nigga. Like you a gangster, nigga. I don't worry. You don't gotta be blood. Gang banging is dumb. It's as dumb as it gets. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no dumber.
You can't control everybody. In game banging, you can't control everybody. That's the key I learned in that. You can't control everybody. And you said it the best, Luke. I don't take pictures with niggas because you don't know when that nigga gonna jump out the window and crash the fuck all the way out. And you ain't trying to be held responsible for that.
Yep, because they'll wrap my ass up so fucking fast. Look at this nigga. He'll take that. We need this nigga right here. This nigga got you get that nigga. What's his name? Like they'll be what? They'll be at my door.
I tell my son all the time, bro. I got 3 boys. I tell my son all the time, you could die just for getting in the car with a man because you don't know what he's doing. He could have ride 5, 10 niggas before you got in the car with him, and now you get in the car with him, and they done caught up with him, and now you paying for his sins too. Association is a big thing now, man. People got to understand that.
That's true.
Association. Word up.
Association is a motherfucker, man. How you think they get?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's my joint getting low. It's about to die, but it's like
we're about to wrap it up next. What's up, man?
Yeah, we're about to wrap it up, but so it's like I ain't gonna lie, shout Nice, man. D Nice, nothing intentional comes
in the
easy.
building, man. Looting the spot. Ned's making it hot, man. Come on, man. You already know how we do this.
And I gotta say this out my mouth.
Shout out to listeners. Shout out to listeners too.
Shout out Leo, man. Shout out Leo and Just Gems that just came in and all that. So yo, man,
I'm saying it out my mouth, man. Surfing rat.
Y'all heard Nice, man, and ours might need to, you know what I'm saying, break down what he was talking about, you know, far as like who he was talking about in the culture. You know, y'all hearing from Gully TV's mouth that, you know, how he feel about search paperwork and everything. And that's Shotgun Suge's former manager. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm quite sure Suge, you know, I doubt if he will address that, but, you know, just by further, you know,
I want to get my final thoughts. I want to get my final thoughts real quick, man.
Go ahead, Pam.
Whatchamacallit? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be in a gang, know what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't cop out. Do not cop out. If you know that you indicted with your niggas, don't cop out because you put them in jeopardy of going to trial. Let's say they want to go to trial. They're gonna use your fucking conviction, your admission to the case that they're gonna fight against your mans that's going on trial. That's saying that it's not a gang. So don't cop out. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on with your codees, and then y'all all take it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all get hit the same way, like, you know what I mean? Word up.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as your kids go, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They babies, you know what I'm saying? As a gang member, you shouldn't want your kid in the gang. You know what I mean? Because, you know, being in a gang is dumb, but you don't have to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that makes
gangster, that make a lot of sense.
That don't make sense to a nigga that ain't trying to make it make sense. How about that, Lootchi?
Being in a gang is dumb. Being in a gang is dumb, but you don't gotta be stupid.
Facts. Yo, nah,
Right?
but we
And
about
that's
to
that.
sign
I'm
out,
done with
y'all.
that. I'm done with the. Yeah, I'm done. I'm good with that. Good.
All right, nah, copy though. Nah, love though, y'all. Yo, holla at y'all
Yeah,
later,
man.
man. Miss
All right,
1080p,
copy,
you
yeah.
already know.
1080p.
20 HD shit. Huh?
You already know what time it is, man. D nice, nothing intangible goes. D nice, nothing intangible comes easy. I get it out the mud. If you ain't never been dirty, how good will being clean be? Nice.